Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Mrs. Faria's Music Classroom. Today we're going to make a drum out of household items. Now, anything around your house will be fine, because anything, even a table, can be a drum. And our drumsticks can be our hands. And if you don't want to use your hands as your drumstick, you can use a spoon or a spatula or a pencil or something from the yard, anything that you want to. Now make sure that you ask your parent, your grandparent, your aunt, your uncle, whoever you're staying with, make sure you talk to them about what you're going to do before you do it. Because if I took this spoon and beat on my table with it, I would leave little dents in my table. So you don't want to get into trouble, and don't blame it on me. Make sure you ask your parent before you do anything. Now let's talk about some drums. Alright, so I gathered up a whole bunch of stuff from my house just to see what different sounds we make. I got an empty peanut container, and I have a Tupperware dish. You know, Tupperware is the stuff that you put food in when you don't want it to wrap it up. And so I just made sure that I snapped the lid on it, and then it's going to be my drum. So I'm going to make two different sounds. I'm going to make one sound from the peanut container and another sound from the Tupperware container. So let's see what they sound. And I'm going to choose the spoon to play these two different sounds. All right, here we go. Let's see what the sounds, see if we get two different sounds. Might want to hold it. Did you hear two different types of sounds? That means they each have their own pitch. Okay, they all have their certain sound, their pitch. One pitch is a little higher than the other pitch. All right, let's switch it. Let's take this, my Crisco pan, and let's see what's going to sound like this time. Still got two different sounds. So that's some things that you can use to make drums. Something else you can use to make a drum. A pot. If you have two different sizes of pots, you can use a pot to make a drum. And this is a little cookie container that I had, and they'll make a drum out of it. First, let's try the pencil. Ah, very good. So I used a pencil from around the house. Now I've got a spatula. Let's see what they sound like with the spatula. Okay, now let's try the spoon. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody's calling me and saying that was too loud. All right, so let's not use the spoon on the pot. That's too loud. Let's try the pencil on the pot. Much better. Cool, right? Okay, so something else that we could use. We could use a box. This is a tissue box. It's empty. So I've got my Kleenex box. That could make a good drum. And then I have a big box. So these two could make two different sounds. So I've got two different size drums, so they're going to make two different sounds. All right, now something else you might have at your house, laundry detergent. This empty jug, and I said empty, this empty jug could make a nice sound. There you go. Now, one of my favorite drums to make is a bucket. And if you have a bucket around your house, an empty bucket, and I have a bucket in my house that I use to wash the floors, those make great drums. So find two different things to make you two different sounds and make them your drums. And I want you to practice going back and forth between the two, and I want you to practice this, saying ta, ti, ti, ta, rest, ta, ti, ti, ta, rest. Here we go. Rest. Rest. All right? Experiment. Let me know what you came up with, and I'll see you soon. Bye!